Greetings and welcome to Spiritual Magic Journey. This is your monthly tarot card reading prediction for our lovely November. November is here upon us, and I'm hoping to get this video out before November because I'm running a little late again. So I do have 3 stacks of cards, and there is 4 cards in each stack. So I have a blue heart, a yellow heart, and a green heart. So I asked Spirit to, what does humanity need to know? When I was shuffling the decks, and dealing the cards, what does humanity need to know and hear for the month of November? So I want you to just relax, choose a stack, and we're going to see what predictions and channel messages I get from Spirit. I'm going to grab some water and we're going to get started. So we're going to start with stack number 1. Stack number 1, we're going to see what messages are coming through for you. Guys, I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful, and blessed month of November. If you're celebrating Thanksgiving, anything like that, happy Thanksgiving. If you'd like to get your own personal reading with me, you can just visit my store over at spiritualmagicjourney.com. And I have several types of readings that you can get. So our first card is Childhood of Krishna. If you get nervous, focus on service. There's your second card. I love that. Your third card is Dream a Beautiful Dream. Absolutely gorgeous. And this one is At Day's End Rest. You see the little fairy there? So let's dive right on in and see what messages are coming through for you. I kind of see where this message is going. So your first card is Child Krishna, the path of play. So immediately this is telling me that you need more fun in your life, more time for yourself, more time to explore. I feel like you are caught up in the chaos. I feel like there may be some type of fear, some anxiety or fear or doubt, something like that, that's low vibration that's around you. And when this card comes up, it immediately speaks to the path of play, like Krishna, the childhood of Krishna, that love to play and have fun, and going back into that childhood like essence that you grew up with, and it was all about play. That's the main thing that children like to do when you're young and you're little. It's all about play and games and having fun. So the air is fixing to come on, my heat. So I'm gonna try to talk a little bit louder, so I hope you can hear me over it. But yeah, it's speaking on you taking time out and having fun. I don't care if it's a board game. I don't care if it's going outside jumping rope. And I use what we say, Sherry, what? Yeah, this is what we've forgotten here as we get older, is how to, have fun and play. So whatever it is that you like to do to have fun and play, or it's music, dancing, whatever it is. I don't care what it is. Choose something and do that. You're not having fun. That will help you release some of your tension and your doubts and fear and your hesitations and your worries. You're caught up in that moment. You're caught up in that energy, that low energy. So you need to come out of that. And Spirit is asking you to have more fun in your life. Add some activities. When you have time, whether it's just getting off of work, turning on some music, getting up dancing, moving around, forgetting all your troubles and worries and all of that, just move, get up and move and have some fun. Your next card is if you get nervous, focus on service. So let's see what the bottom says. It says, put your entire intention on answering the question, how can I make the world a better place? And the law of attraction will automatically take care of your needs. So absolutely, giving back, grace and gratitude. If you're nervous, if you're worried about your finances, if you're worried about something, or feeling like you are, I want you to focus on service, not service to self, service to others. That's what we're here for. And when you focus on that service to others, you will get blessings coming back. The universe will have your back. Spirit will have your back. Everything will automatically be there for every need that you um, um, need. I mean, everything that you need will be there. The universe will make sure that. So help your neighbors, help someone that may have a flat tire, help someone simple as helping someone in a grocery store that's looking for something or asking for directions, or get out in your community and start doing stuff for your community, because that's where we're all going back to in this new world that we're creating. It's going to be focused on service and helping our neighbors. You may not be able to see that big picture right now, or you not even know what I'm talking about, but this is where the world is going, and it's going to be more community based. So this is your way to go ahead and jump start on that, is doing that, and you will be blessed. That's how you get your blessings here, is service to others, not service to self. And there's a lot of service to self people out there. It's only thinking about me. So give back, go do a community drive, food drive, donate food. Winter here in the United States is coming up and it's getting cold. People need coats and clothes. So clean out your closet. Whatever you can do to give back to your community, this is a time to do it. The universe is seeing, spirit is watching, and, and and seeing what you're doing, and you will be blessed by that. Your next one is dream a beautiful dream, and this is all about your destiny and what you want to create here, and how you see yourself now, how you see your life now. Are you focusing on all the negative, or are you focusing on how you want to create this place where you live, and your life and your surroundings, and this new world that we're going into? This new, people want to call it, maybe go in and out of the 5D, because I think it's not healing, and it's your perception on what you're seeing. So what are you seeing? Are you still continuing um, dream that beautiful dream of what you are, where you want to be next year, where you want to be in 5 years? Are you going heading that way? So many people are changing their careers and going into the spiritual field. So what is it that you want to attain and you dream of doing? Is it some type of hobby you've been doing and now you just want to turn it into a business, or this is what you want to do full time? So what is it that you want to do that makes you happy? That is what you need to be focusing on, and heading towards, having that mindset. Hey, this is what I'm going to do. And don't let the doubts activity get in the way, because that will put a damper and it will completely stop you moving forward. So you have to move those thoughts, or let those thoughts pass, because everyone has these thoughts, and sometimes they're negative, and sometimes it can be putting you down, or saying that you cannot create or do these things, or maybe you're not feel like you're worthy enough, or you don't have this special gift or anything like that. So there's lots of thoughts that come into people's minds, and including mind and all minds here, but you have to let those pass and don't cling to those and don't get attached to those thoughts. Focus on your dream. Your next card is at Days in Rest. You see that? And it's a beautiful little, looks like a fairy. She looks like she's had a hard day's work, and now she's resting by the lake and the tree under a tree. I find peace in nature and rest my body and mind in order to connect with spirit again. We've A lot of us have lost our connection with spirit. Um, so if you can get out in nature, and I speak about this all the time. If you follow me, if you can't, do your meditations. I call it quiet time within your home. And I hope you guys can still hear me over the vent, over my heat kicking on. But yes, so at days in rest, meaning at days in, take a quiet walk in the woods, a park, near a lake. If you can, walk your dog. It's time for you to meditate. You can meditate that way. There's different ways of meditation. If you can't, if you live in a city and you can't do any of that, find time within your home, create a sacred space, and do quiet time. Meditate, put on headphones, do a guided meditation. Um, if you're having a hard time clearing that mind, that's going to help you get to the next step of doing a meditation without music and without guidance. So that was what you need to be doing, is connecting back to spirit so you can listen to your intuition, so spirit can guide you. You can hear the messages coming through, because our minds are so chaotic these days that we've just lost that connection with spirit. So you're not getting the messages that your guides and angels are trying to send you. So be sure that you are paying attention and doing that work so you can hear that. So let's see what we've got for our stack number 2. And we've got the Green Man, Release, and we've got Inspiration, and we've got Water Elemental. I love it. So let's see what we've got with what channel messages are coming up with the Green Man. The Wisdom of the Oak. I love that with the Green Man and the forest and the trees and getting back to nature. Again, as I was just speaking on stack number 1, a lot of people have lost their connection to spirit, and they're not hearing the guidance of their angels and their guides and their guardians and their loved ones that have passed over that are trying to connect with them. And it's speaking on getting back to nature and getting back to your the way things used to be, having that direct connection to spirit. And I see a Max. You're gonna have to step right out and let Tristan out. Max is here to see her. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm sorry. Let me get 1 second. Max is outside. Sorry guys, I'm back. That is Max, a little dog that comes over here and sees my little Jack Russell. It's so funny. He'll come on the door, meaning putting his paw on the door because he wants Tristan to come out. It's so hilarious. But anyway, I was getting back to nature. We've lost that connection. This is where the world is heading as these big major changes are happening and taking place here on this planet. We're going to be getting back to service to others and having that connection to spirit more, so that you can gain that wisdom and knowledge, the wisdom and knowledge from the trees and from nature spirits, and just getting out. If you can go commune with the Green Man and the trees, you'll get lots of information. So do your meditation, which I call quiet time. Do that. Even, I don't care if it's guided meditation. Get out in nature and walk. That is meditation. So it's telling you to become more with nature. Your next card is release. And it says, work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. And Archangel Michael can do this. This is my archangel. And it's a lot of other beings on this planet. Archangel Michael works with a lot of people here. So when you get ready to release something, if you've got worry, I don't care what it is. If it's emotions, worry, you feel like you're struggling, you feel like something's tying you down, you feel like you're have something that is no longer serving you, a relationship, cords, food, some type of addiction, ask Archangel Michael to come in. And I do have a guided meditation on that on my YouTube channel of cutting these cords, and he will come in and he will assist you. But the thing is, you have to believe this. You have to absolutely believe this in your heart and in your mind and in your soul, and feel that he is there doing that. Because whether you can see him or not, he is there. Once you pause, all you got to do is invoke his essence or call out his name, and he is there to release you of these things burdens that you really need, do not need really to carry any longer. But people forget that we are not alone. There are so many beings that are walking beside of us and with us each and every day, and they want to help, but people forget to ask. So do that. Inspiration. So your third card is inspiration. So I'm asking you, Spirit is asking, what is it that inspires you these days? Have you asked yourself that in a while? Ask yourself, what is it that inspires you? What is it that gets you, motivated? That is what Spirit wants you to work on. That is going to be your success, especially if you're somewhere in your life right now where you're not at all. Where you're at in your relationship, what is it that inspires you? I feel like there's a change coming upon you for you this year. It may come in November, but I feel with this card, Spirit is telling me there is a change coming. Spirit is asking you, what is it that inspires you? Because they want you to go that path. I feel like some of you could be an inspiration for others that looking up to you, that you do help those people and you guide them. And they may come to you for questions, and they really look and value your opinion. So you are an inspiration for people. And I feel like some of you need to look for your inspiration. And that's where you're going to be guided. What is it that you like to do here? What is it that you want to create? So I feel like you are very creative. I'm getting a creative vibe. Just creative energy, that you just want to create these beautiful things, and this helps others. This could be healing for others. You could be a healer for others. So what is it that inspires you? I want you to go that route. Spirit wants you to go that route, rather. So your next card is the water elemental, and it is, I allow my body, mind, and spirit to flow intuitively through the changes of life. So it is, life is just flow. Now Tristan wants to come back in the door. So I do apologize for 1 second. Let me let her back in. She does not stay out there long with Max, but you do have the water elemental, and this is all about flow and change and cleanse and just going through life. This is all about intuition too, and listening to yourself and your mind and your body. What is your body telling you as we go through these changes? People are changing their diet. They're feeling a need to change what they're putting in their mouth, and smoking and whatever it is that you're doing. It may not resonate anymore with you or your body. Some of you are feeling the need to do more cleanses, inside and out. And it's good to get in a tub of Epsom salt to do those cleanses. And it's all about, people are feeling the need to drink more water these days. So you may be feeling this. And it's okay to go through these changes. Spirit wants you to know it's okay. It's the body activating, if you want to call it activating, upgrading. I prefer DNA activation. It's always been there. So we are changing. The world is changing right before our eyes to get better. It may look like it's getting worse, but it's not. And you will see that in the future. But this is the water elemental, and it wants you to drink more water, to go through these changes. Your body is changing, your mind, your thoughts, everything is changing with you, and you're becoming more intuitively. We're becoming more as our connection with spirit is getting stronger as we go through these upgrades or activations, whatever term you want to put on there. So I want you to listen to your intuition. This is your knowing. This is your clear knowing, or clear sensing of things, and that is going to be guiding you and assisting you in this month of November. So let's see what we've got for stack number 3. In this stack, we've got Odin. And we've got cut your cords again with art. And we've got trust yourself. And I love these cards. So we've got Odin, and it's the Norse god survey. With Odin, this is more of your psychic insight, of seeing and knowing things. So you may be on that route or that route of wanting to become more with spirit, of wanting to know, or working on your channeling, or working on your psychic intuitive abilities, or you may be clairvoyant, but of wanting to see, and wanting that connection with spirit and getting information directly from spirit. So this is what this card is all about, and it's feel like that you are wanting to go that way, and you're wanting to learn maybe how to see, how to become more psychic or more clairvoyant, or open up some of your gifts that you have, and you may be already working towards that. And I feel like some of you are clairvoyant with this Odin, with the clear sight of the psychic sight here. So if that is what you want to, path that you want to go down, this is your validation card to, yes, go down that road. Find you a good teacher or mentor or course or program to get in if you need help. Doing that, there's tons of videos. There's tons of free courses out there too, to connection, but really it's just doing your meditation, doing your spiritual practices, making sure you know what you're putting in your body. When it comes to food and alcohol, stay away from alcohol if you're working to be, in a spiritual work, like trying to be clairvoyant or opening up that gift, if that's your gift, because we all have gifts. It's just which one is stronger. Which one do you work with? Which one do you resonate with? Are you just know things? Do you just feel things? Do you see things? So you're working towards that road, that path. That is the path you're going down, and you're going to be able to help a lot of people with your gifts. Some of you are healers too, Spirit says. So if you're working on that, and there's tons of healing modalities, paths you could go. It's whatever you feel called to, is, where you will go or where you should be going, and Spirit will guide you. Once you make up your mind and choose and set that intention, and that's what you want to do, Spirit then will take over and guide you through that. So we've got cutting your cords, and this is all about Archangel Michael again, because he was in stack 2 also. Ask Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from the past relationships, freeing yourself from destructive patterns. And we all have that destructive pattern, that wheel of that you can't get off, and you wonder why this keeps happening over and over and over and over again. The circumstances, the choices. It's all about the choices you make. So you can ask Archangel Michael to come in, cut those relationship cords, freeing yourself, patterns that you need help with, that needs to be cut and cleared away. You can ask them to come in. Again, as I told for stack number 2, I do have a Archangel Michael meditation of cutting cords. So that's a guided meditation that will take you through that process. So you just call in Archangel Michael and he will do this. But you have to believe this. You just cannot do this and do not do anything on your part. And so you've got to trust, believe, and do the work on your side too. But I do have that meditation, guided meditation, on my YouTube that you can go look. And it will guide you right through the process of what do you want to eliminate and what do you want to be free of in the cord cutting. So your next card, and this is a beautiful card. Look at it. Trust yourself. Can you see that? Oops, I might put it up here. Do you see all the animals in there? God, I feel like you're an animal communicator. Some of you love animals like I do. Look at this. Butterflies, tigers, birds, parrots, hummingbirds, monkeys, reptiles, snakes. It's like you are an animal communicator. Some of you, I'm not saying all of you, but this card is saying trust yourself. I feel like most of you are not trusting what you're getting. I feel like you are already tapped in. Again, with the Odin, you're already tapped in, but I think you're not trusting yourself, and you're letting those fears and those doubts creep in, and that's where Archangel Michael can come in and release you from that. So trust yourself of what you're doing, whether it's animal communication, connection with animals, or if it's just clairvoyance, clairaudience, whatever it is that the information is flowing through you. You may be getting downloads. You may be seeing things out of the corner of your eyes. You're maybe already going through this process, but you're not trusting yourself. You are a wise being. Some of you are ancient here. We're all ancient, but old souls to earth. And you've been here many, many, many times. And you may have worked with animals in the past, and this may be coming through in this lifetime. So it's Spirit is saying, why don't you trust? Why don't you believe and trust what you're getting? You're getting the information directly from Spirit. So I want you to start trusting yourself more. You have a gift. And I want you to start sharing that with the world too. The world needs to see that you can help many people. And that's what we're here for. Your next card is Earth Elemental, another Earth card. So most definitely, I gratefully accept the abundance of Earth bestows on me, and the Earth is all about abundance. Abundance in all forms, in the mental, physical, spiritual, material world, something you can manifest when it comes to the earth. It's tangible, you can feel it. So you have the power to do this if you I want to say stick with your spiritual practices and trusting yourself and working with humanity and animals and the beings on this planet. You have a potential to create this abundance that you seek. And this abundance may be already in your life. And you give, again, this is where grace and gratitude comes in with this being grateful for everything that you do have, playing it forward, giving back, being compassionate to others, service to others, not service to self. This is where you get blessed. The earth can bless you. You can create a garden. The earth can feed you. It has water. It has food. Give the earth the grace and gratitude and blessings that it deserves. Set up a ritual. Set up a little candle and thank Mother Earth, Mother Gaia. I feel like some of you may be already earth signs, like I am an earth sign, and I do thank Mother Earth every day because this is where we're going back to. We're going back to our connection with spirit. We're going back to growing some food. So if you want to go ahead and start planting a garden, maybe growing something in your home, plants, something that you can already start to learn that process. The earth is so abundant to heal, bless, feed, and nurture you. So just think about what you live in. You live in a wooden home. Most of it's wood unless you live in a stone home, but still that's of the earth. But you see how the earth is so beautiful and wonderful and abundant. So give thanks, give gratitude. That's where your blessings come in, and the earth can bless you. And do your share your spiritual gifts with the world. That's going to bless you. Okay, so I'm going to leave it with that. And guys, I hope this helps you in your journey through life. Blessings, my friends. Namaste.